I'm Chalo from UforChange, and you're watching G5CU, the co-founding member of UforChange. And I guess why I wanted to start UforChange was I just wanted to do something different. A lot of people kind of, including myself, kind of got caught up in the whole must go to school, must graduate, get your degree, go work for someone, and that really never worked for me. I was always very kind of a rebel at heart and wanted to make a real change in the world. And you know, at some point I graduated wanting to work. I went to George Brown College, which was a great school, but again, school wasn't really for me, and I just really, you know, I got out of a 3-year diploma program, and I was going to go and work for a developer and help them become more green and ecological, and just realized that was, you know, not going to happen unless I moved to Europe or somewhere cool like that. So I started a charity. I started to work with youth, and it was really inspiring, but I was making no money. So it's always this battle between, you know, selling your soul for making a good living and then doing something that really resonates with your heart, and it's like, how do you make money at something you love to do? You know, all the entrepreneurs say, oh, well, follow your dreams and money will flow. Well, that's not always the case when you have like responsibilities and you have kids and you have, you know, even if you have a criminal record, like things follow you. So I was fortunate to get in with a really amazing activist, and she kind of mentored me and you know, just taught me, like, there's this huge non-profit industrial complex which you kind of have to be a part of. You kind of have to go through that grant cycle and be competitive with your other non-profits. But at the end of the day, why are you doing this? And for me, I just was like, I need to make a difference in my life and in other people's lives. And to be honest, like, I had a lot of pain. I had a lot of trauma that I was dealing with, and instead of dealing with it myself, I said, well, I'm going to help other people. And it's, you know, I started in my early 20s, and it wasn't until very recent that I started to realize I need to start dealing with my own issues and my own pain and going into therapy, and it started to make me a more aware person and a more positive person, because I was pretty negative. But I think I can look back and say over the last 6 years that I've changed a lot of people's lives for the better, and that makes me feel really good. And I just want to keep doing this and slowly take it to the next level and not burn out, because a lot of people in my position, whether it's for-profit or non-profit, they burn out because they just, like, you know, rail it against the wall as hard as possible. You know, the stakes are always so high, and after a while it just started taking a toll on my existence and my being. So I was very fortunate. I don't know how I found the light, so to speak, but I just was like, I need to do this and frame it in a way that's fun and light and grounded in contributory wealth and not exploitative wealth. And we live in a world where it's like, unfortunately, people live in fear, and people live their lives on the assumption that someone's out to screw them, and that's not always the case. And so, I don't know why I'm going into this, but just that UforChange has been a vehicle for my own growth and my own development, as well as the people that we aim to empower. So I think it's been a pretty cool journey, and I'm really happy to be working with Jason and his crew at G5CU, and hopefully we can resonate and build something even greater and brighter. So at UforChange, we run, right now we run 6 different programs. We have a fashion design, a theater program, a dance program, a photography program, a film program, and we also do DJ, yeah. And we also do a whole bunch of other special programs like rap intensives to spoken word, different business seminars, but it's all connected around creativity and the arts. And why the arts are important. I mean, a lot of people attack youth development through the arts because really it's the arts that bring people out of their of who they are. It tells their story. It tells us about the trauma they've experienced. It's a healing process, and also it's a very lucrative opportunity potentially, whether you're a talent or you're someone behind the scenes supporting the talent. And at UforChange, we do a 6-month curriculum, which is really transformative for our young people, whereby we take in about 120 young people a year, and it's a very intense audition process. It's not an exclusive club, it's a very inclusive opportunity, but we do an audition process just to really make sure that people are committed to this. And usually what that yields is a very supportive ecosystem of young people who are at different levels of privilege, different levels of experience, different levels of access, and that is part of the magic of this place. It's not, some of the bigger charities out there, God bless them, but they're huge charities and they're solving very concrete issues like, water scarcity in Africa. For every dollar you donate, we'll build a well. Well, at UforChange, we're solving something a lot more discreet, which is youth isolation and lack of opportunity. Just kind of this huge feeling that young people don't have a bright future to live into, and we're trying to combat that with really good programs, people, and a supportive studio environment where people actually call us like their family. Young people actually come out of the closet at UforChange. They call us when there's, they're celebrating their graduation. They call us when there's family issues. They call us when there's legal issues. So we're basically, a home away from home for about 500 kids, and that takes a lot of resources and energy, and it's so much fun to be a part of it. So UforChange just celebrated its 5-year anniversary, which is awesome. In many ways it feels like we've only been around for a couple of weeks because we just keep learning. But for a small little charity that has 4 full-time staff and about 15 part-time artist mentors, we are a very mighty little organization. We're funded right now through the province of Ontario. We've worked with funding partners such as Google Canada. We did an amazing digital literacy project with them. We were visited by royalty, so Prince Charles came and he DJ'd with us, and that went viral all over the world, that image. So that really helped us get into, different circles in LA and different arenas globally. We've worked with a lot of community organizations. We work with Artscape, which is an amazing local organization. Key player in the Regent Park revitalization. To Community Matters, which is a fantastic neighbor-to-neighbor run organization. Community Corner, same kind of thing. These organizations are large in part run by the people who benefit from their services. We have a lot of support in UforChange. I think, really kind of bigger formal donors, such as like the Weston family. They've been a big supporter of us because they see that our programs really touch young people and really impact them, and our approach is quite innovative and different. So where I would like to take UforChange is where cheesy alert coming up is the new form of leadership is not driving the train, it's really laying the track for the people, until at some point where I become not useful, then I want to be the leader that empowers the young people and the donors and the staff and the volunteers towards really one mission, which is igniting young people's creativity and making them feel included in society, and looking at young people as assets that have really unlimited potential, and kind of breaking that cycle of violence and poverty through creativity and through funneling that energy into creativity and love, which is, love is everything. So that's what we want to do. So to find out more about our wonderful UforChange, visit us at UforChange, UforChange.org, and our social handle is at UforChange. It's very easy to apply. You just go to our website, there's an application form right online, and then you'll be invited to an audition process. And that's for people basically 16 to 29 for our core program. If you don't fall within that category, we're still looking for, for people younger, like 14, who want to be a part of our summer program, to people who are over 30 that maybe want to work with us in the summer through an internship or volunteer, become an artist mentor. So we're really trying to build the UforChange movement, and please check us out.